Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to use the program Alexandria. Alexandria is a program that allows you to search for items in our library that are in print format. We call it our online computer. There are several ways to search. We are going to be working with researchers. Scout is more for easy basic searches, and it doesn't always get better. Using researchers, there are five I don't recommend the keywords on a normal basis, only because you sometimes end up getting too many items that clients will search. And a lot of times those items don't even have anything to do with the words that you're searching. For example, maybe you were looking for the book. If you typed in the cat in the hat using all words, you would get any book that had to do with the word cat. So let me show you first how to do an author search. So think about it when you look for books by author in the library, they're typically organized by the last name and not the first name. So what you will need to do is think about that when you are typing in your items under author. So you will want to type in the author's last name. So let's try Jerry Spinelli. And then you want to separate it with a comma, a space, and the first name. Okay, you could just try typing in Spinelli, but the only problem with that is you will also get searches for any author that also has the last name Spinelli. So it's always best to do an author search with their last name, a comma, a space, and then their first name. And then you will click on author. You will now get a list of all of the results that have to do with Jerry Spinelli. You'll see at the top it says 18 results returned. That means that it found 18 books. Each book is separated by a line. The very first thing you'll see is the call numbers or call letters. By the way, either term is accepted. So usually when it's all letters, like for fiction books, we call them call letters. Usually if it has a number in there, like for nonfiction books, we call it call number. But either one is fine. Underneath in blue is the title of the book. So this one's 4th Grade Rats. And then you'll see the author's name. If there's anybody who did illustrations, their name will be under there. What type of item it is, so this one is a book, and what year it was made. Over here to the right, it tells you if it's in or out, so this book is in. If we click on more, it just gives you a little bit more information. If there's any sort of a write-up, like a summary, that's listed right here. So just give you a little idea about the book, how many pages it is, and it even has the complete citation. So if you wanted to, if you needed to use this book in bibliography or works cited, you would have your citation right here. Okay. I'm going to click on less now, and then you'll notice it says show copy information. If you click on show copy information, it will give you an idea of how many copies of this book we have. There's only one book on this list, so that tells us that there's one copy. If I scroll down, I'll scroll down to Maniac McGee because I know we have more than one copy. And I click on show copy information for that. We actually have 3 copies. And I know this because this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. The status means that they are available. Okay? If it would say checked out, that would mean under status, that would mean that the book is checked out. Okay. When you're ready to do a new search, you just click on new search up here. And you can either start typing right away or you can push the delete button. Either way, you'll get rid of your last search item. So now let's say we want to look up a specific book in the library. So I'm going to type in Divergent. And then I'm going to click on title. And you'll notice in here we have 2 separate listings. These are actually the same book. It's just that for some reason they weren't, when they were put into the computer, they were put in separately. So this is again the call letters, the title, and then we have the information that it's from the Divergent series and it's written by Veronica Roth. We click on show copy information. Oops. We'll see that there's 2 items available here. And if we go over here under where it's listed as a YA, FROT for the call letters, there's 3 more here, although one of them is lost. Okay. So that's how you search by title. You can also search by series. So if we wanted to see how many Harry Potter books we have, that's a popular series. You just type it in and then click on series. And it shows us that there's 8 results. Now that just means that there's 8 titles. There may be more than one copy in each area. So if we go to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, we'll see that there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of this title. Okay. But one of them says discarded. So discarded is a fancy word for that the library got rid of it. So either it was gotten rid of because it was falling apart, it was damaged, or some reason that it was discarded. All right. Lastly, I'm going to show you how to search by subject. So subjects are things like planets, certain types of animals, ghosts, anything that you want to find that you're finding a topic on. Okay, so if you wanted to find information about the Civil War, you would type, oops, let's spell it correctly. And then you click on subject. And it shows us that we have 50 results. We have a lot on the Civil War because 8th grade actually does a huge project on the Civil War. So again, here is an example of when we would call it a call number because it starts with a number. And don't forget that when it starts with a number, that automatically tells you that that is a nonfiction book. If it starts with an F or a YA, that automatically tells you it is a fiction book. Okay, so those are the ways to search for the items that I'm going to have you search on the worksheet that you're completing today. The Explore area is more to find things like popular items. So these would be items that are checked out the most. Any new items. Okay. And then there's award winners. We will not see, if you go to ebooks, you will not see any ebooks. because all of our ebooks are stored in a different program called Mac and Via that we will actually be learning about next time. Okay, so your job today is to complete all 10 questions on the Alexandria question sheet. You'll be using Alexandria to complete searches. On that worksheet, the items are in bold-faced letters that you are typing in to complete the searches. Okay, everybody should complete and hand this in by the end of the period. It is worth a grade. Okay, if you have questions, you can go back and watch this video to help you figure out what you're doing wrong. Okay, good luck. Thanks for watching.